Every time my friend Sarah sends out these email newsletters, she just BCCs people, and you can see if you hover over the actual image, how much storage space this is taking. So just one picture is 1.9 megabytes. This is huge. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 pictures here, ranging significantly in size. And this takes up a ton of space in your recipient's inbox. One of the things that I'm using Cowork for these days is this newsletter image optimizer. Now, I will go ahead and link the prompt for this below. Very, very easy. So here is what I've got. You can see if I go over to scheduled, I've got this newsletter image optimizer here. Now, if I click into it, you can see the history, how many times it's been run. Now I just basically run it manually, and you can see exactly what it is here. So I've just titled it Newsletter Image Optimizer, nothing fancy, and automatically resize and rename new images in the newsletter folder for web or newsletter use. So if you are or have ever uploaded images into like a newsletter or a website, blog, whatever, you know that there are some things that you need to do that are just kind of tedious. And so one of the things is basically just renaming the image so that it actually represents what it's displaying, right? And this is just an accessibility thing. So we want to rename the files, and we want to compress them but maintain the quality so that it's under 500 gigabytes. So here are the actual instructions. This is the actual prompt that we're using, and you can see it basically just tells it what the objective is, what the steps are, and it's really straightforward. So I'm going to just copy and paste this for you. There are certain constraints that I've just set up, which is totally a preference thing. One of them is to never delete the original file, so just create the new optimized version alongside them. And then something else is to output as a JPEG. This just keeps this file size a bit smaller. We've got the target size, which is under, this is really smart that it's automatically putting it under 490 just to leave a small buffer, under 500 kilobytes. And if there are no images, then they're not going to process anything. And so you can kind of see how this looks when it's in use and when it's not. So what I did is I went ahead and created just a newsletter folder. So these are the images that I'm going to put in my newsletter. Now, these are some older ones that it's already done. You can see it's actually got the description in there. This is like Tanya, selfie glasses, brown sweater. So you can see the ones that it's done and one that it hasn't done. So this is clean shot, just a screenshot of a kit landing page. Let me show you what this looks like. So this is just a kit landing page I did for a client. It's literally just a screenshot of that, right? So I just saved it inside this folder, didn't update the name, and certainly didn't resize it. And so this works better if there's a lot of images in here, but if there's just one, it'll work just the same. So I'm going to keep this open, and right now I'm going to hit run, and you're going to see it actually start to run. So it's got today, 6:17, it's running. We'll see what it comes up with. Doing like 5, 6, 7 at a time is super annoying. So something like this really helps. But what it's going to do is essentially scan the newsletter folder and then take a look at the image, decide what that image is, and update the name and the size. So you can see what it just did. Here's the original. This is the optimized version. It's already renamed Safo Center Newsletter Sign Up, and it is much smaller. You can take a quick look. Quality is still there. And then we'll do get info, double check that size, and you can see that this is pretty tiny, which is amazing. So now this is compressed and this is ready to share. This is just one of the ways that you can use Cowork on your desktop, and hopefully that helps.